guys, we're on the homestead today. Today I have the brand new out of the box Winchester Sxp. Really excited to shoot this thing. This is a waterfowl shotgun. Just picked this thing up yesterday, got it all cleaned up and greased up. One thing I would recommend is it comes with 3 chokes. One of them is already in the barrel. I just recommend taking that choke out, cleaning things up and oiling it up before you shoot the gun. So we've done that, everything's back together, and we're about to test this thing out. Let's go. So we're shooting off 2 different types of rounds today. We got the heavy steel BB shot at 3 inches. This gun can take up to 3.5 all the way down to 2 3/4. But today we're shooting some 3-inch shots. And then we also have the number 2 heavy steel that we'll be shooting off as well. So anytime you get a new gun, before you go out hunting or shooting, you should definitely pick up some of these, a couple targets with some grid patterns on it. It'll just help you establish where you're shooting and make sure everything's okay, and you have the nice the spread that you want and that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that today. We're going to go set these things up and get this Winchester all warmed up. All right, guys, so we're going to start by loading this thing up for the first time. This is the first time I'm ever loading it. So we got the number 2 shot first, the 3-inch 12 gauge. So let's see how easily these slide in. So far, so good. I'm assuming this will just hold 2, maybe 3. Yeah, 2. So that's legal for hunting. Hold 2 in there for now. Actually, yeah, we'll put 1 in the chamber. So just cock that back. 1 in the chamber, and then I'll put 1 more in there. And now it's a fully legal waterfowl hunting 3-shot maximum. So let's shoot this thing. So guys, first shot's out of here. We got the modified choke on. That's a pretty wide spread. I was probably only about, I guess about 30 yards away. But I would probably like to get this spread tightened up a little bit with another choke. But regardless, we're gonna keep shooting and see how it goes.
Запомните, вы не бросите пить, скорость умрет. Слово «ру» его вверх для вас означает одно и то же.
Hey guys, so we had the modified choke on the first time. We've put the full choke on, and we're gonna see what our grouping's like at about 30 yards with the BB. Let's go. right, guys, like I said before, the special thing about this SXP is that it can handle all the way up to 3.5-inch shells, where some of them can only handle 3-inch. So I've never shot a 3.5-inch shell, so it's got a little bit more gunpowder, so I'm expecting maybe a little bit more kickback than the 3-inch shells. So let's load these up and we'll see how she fires.
One.
All right, guys, we're all done shooting for today. I don't think my shoulder can take any more shots, especially at that 3.5-inch size. So we started out with the 3-inch number 2. I found those ones with a modified choke. I found the spread was a little too wide for me at 30 yards. Didn't have as much of an impact as the BB did, so we switched up to the BB later. Made a much bigger impact on the plywood there. I had the same sort of grouping, about a foot and a half grouping. So then we switched up to the full choke, which I prefer much more, at about 30 yards. We had less than a foot diameter in the spread of the shot, and switched it up to the 3.5-inch bullets, which really kick, have a little bit more gunpowder and a little bit more pellets in there. So really had a big difference compared to the 3-inch. So I'll likely be using those when I hunt. But had a great time today shooting this thing. Did not jam up once, no issues at all. Everything slides really easily. The trigger has about a 7-pound pull on it, which is nice for hunting. Safety worked really well, easy to get on and off from your trigger points. And overall, just a really great gun that I'm happy with. Thanks, guys.